Hi, and thank you for joining us for Monday Encouragement video. So last week we spoke about the importance of making sure that our house and our household is founded on the firm foundation, on the rock, which is Jesus Christ. And so this week we're going to talk about teaching our children the importance of taking responsibility for their actions and their behaviors. Even the world has acknowledged this truth. They call it karma and says what goes around comes around. Science says that for every action there's an equal and opposite reaction. But the origination of this truth came from the Bible, and it's found in Galatians chapter 6, verse 7 and 8. And it says, "Do not be deceived, God is not mocked. For whatever a man sows, that he will also reap. For he who sows to his flesh will of the flesh reap corruption, but he who sows to the Spirit will of the Spirit reap everlasting life." And this is a truth that we have to instill in our children, especially in a time where the environment is saying me, do whatever feels good. This is what the world says is right now. And what we found is that what the world deems as right changes from day to day. But what God deems as right does not change. What is right in the beginning is right in the end. What he calls wrong in the beginning is wrong in the end. And as a mother, it's our job to teach our children that whatever decisions our children make, they're going to have to answer for it. There are going to be consequences for it, whether it's good or bad. If they choose the way of the world, we have to let them know that if they choose the way of the world, they're going to get the rewards of the world. And the Bible is clear, and it says that it's going to be of corruption. But if they choose the way of the Spirit, if they choose the way of Jesus, then they will get what he has to offer. They'll get the reward of Jesus, which is eternal life. And as mothers, it is our responsibility to teach that to our children. We can't make excuses for their behavior. And it doesn't have to be as grand as eternal life in everyday things. So if they didn't do their project for school, we don't make the excuse for them. They face a consequence. If they didn't do a chore, we don't excuse that behavior. They have to face the consequences. They have to realize that sin is only for a season, and that even if it feels good in that moment, we have to show them how to think of the long term. Because in the end, it comes down to whatever you do, there's going to be a reaction for. So this week, I just want to encourage you, let us be mindful of showing our children that their actions have a consequence, whether it's good or bad. And just teaching them that there are always going to be two sides. And whichever side they choose is whichever side is going to speak into their lives. Have a blessed week, and I will see you next week, Monday.